What's going on, my people? What's happening, y'all? What's cranker ranking? Welcome back to the show. This is a Boys to Men Up KE podcast with your boy Purple G Bits. Welcome back. Welcome back to the winning side. You know how we do. God is the greatest. God is the most high all day, every day. See, most of our battles in life are spiritual battles. And once you realize how unconscious you are, once you realize how deep unconscious you are, it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Like, I'm talking deep unconscious. Once you realize, your unconscious state of being, I promise you, it's gonna blow your mind. Like, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? God damn. But you can wake up by yourself, because the world has got nothing to offer you. The world completely has got nothing to offer you. So you can wake up by yourself. The only thing the world has to offer you is an opportunity to continue sleeping, is an opportunity to continue being unconscious, an opportunity for you to never realize who you are, realize your potential, an opportunity to become a fraud, a clown, and an opportunity to become nothing, And when I'm talking about the world, the world never sleeps. It's on 24/7. The world is a hard worker. The devil is a hard worker. So the world never sleeps. It works over time. And when I'm talking about the world, I'm talking about you in it, you included. And I'm talking about everybody else, I'm talking about the politicians, your co-workers, your family members, your husbands, your wives, everybody in the world, everybody in it. Everybody wants you to be unconscious. Everybody wants you to continue sleeping, Everybody wants you to continue losing. Everybody wants you to become nothing, continue sleeping, continue being unconscious. And you also want to continue being unconscious. You also want other people to be unconscious, so you can live off each other and call that life. What a mess. What a fucking mess. You call death life, and you call life death. Goddamn. Yeah, most of our battles in life are spiritual battles. And I was saying, the world, you cannot change the world, but you can change your interpretation of the world. The world has got nothing to offer you. As a matter of fact, the world only produces mediocrity, and it limits production of greatness. That's why you cannot fuck with the world. That's why you cannot follow the world. And that's why you cannot follow the world if truly you want to wake up, if truly you want to be conscious again, if truly you want to open your third eye, if truly you want to see what other people cannot be able to see. Spiritual battles. Spirits before us. There were spirits before us, people before us. So when I say spiritual battles, okay, when you think about spirits, for example, people before us, those are spirits. I'm just thinking, some of the things that we know now, they taught us, because we all have got the roots, you know what I mean? So, and when you think about that, when you think about human mind cannot think of something new unless it's something that it has heard or sin. So like when I say spiritual battles, I mean, okay, let me just, for example, paint a picture. Let's say, for example, your grandpa was a fraud, a drunkard, an alcoholic, an abuser. Let's say, for example, he used to abuse your grandmother all the time. And somehow your father turned out to be like your grandfather. So you are all the habits your father has, have identified, all the habits, like they have identified themselves with your father. But you cannot really say that that's really your father, like most of the things he picked from where he came from his father, your grandpa now, and maybe now you yourself, you're gonna pick up some of the horrible things from your father. But you cannot look at all those things and call them you. Sijui kama unapata kitu I'm trying to say. So like, since we are all fighting spiritual battles, most of our mentality is not even us. It's not us, it's that spirit that has identified itself with us, and now we call it us. Sijui kama unani understand. That's why spiritual awakening happens to a person individually, like by yourself. You cannot be able to decipher all these things if uko all over the place. They say if you are all over, you're nowhere. They say if you are everywhere, you are nowhere. So like you cannot be able to decipher all these spirits if uko scattered, uko kila mahali. Like you cannot be able to tell. So and maybe another example I can give you, unaweza pata mpoa, like mpoa akona spirit ya umalaya, akona spirit ya like she never settles, but ukiangalia fiti uta realize kuna hiyo chain in the family. Kuna hiyo chain in the family. Unaweza pata hadi masisters zao mwenye ameolewa labda akona sisters, na in her family labda ni mpoa mmoja pekee ameolewa, na labda wako wasichana 5, lakini msichana mmoja pekee ndo ameolewa. Wengine wako in the streets, ni wamalaya. You have to ask yourself somehow, like why? Na ukiangalia fiti, if now like you can be able to see with the third eye, you realize it's a spirit, it's a chain of the spirit from the source, and it has been happening for generations. It has been happening for generations. It's a spiritual battle. Si wewe wa kwanza kutoolewa, kumekuwa na wengine before you wenye hawakuolewa, which means like somehow the way you move, the way you do things, the way you make decisions, somehow other people before you, they used to make the same decisions the same way you are making them. So until you start making those decisions differently now, that is when you're gonna get different results. Sijui kama unani understand. Now, at that particular point, you gotta be yourself now, individually now, so that you can be able to cut that chain, that spiritual chain in your family. I hope the message is clear. And I hope we continue working on ourselves, okay? Working on yourself is a full-time job, so that you can be able to see all your scars. Ukishajijua, I promise you, the world is gonna be your oyster. It's gonna be very easy to live, okay? It's gonna be easy for you to live. And the truth is, until you conquer your spiritual battles, you're still in darkness. You're still in darkness. Anyways, God first in everything, in all. And fuck the world. Do not follow the world. Yeah, man. This is Boys to Men Upper K podcast. I don't want to continue. We finna catch up tomorrow. Big shout out to all the members, probably for YouTube. Bless up. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.